Hey everyone, it's your pal, it's your friend, it is Ugly Girl. Welcome back to a new video. I want to talk about something seriously. Yes, I got my Pride shirt. I'm so happy to get this. It is, today is, the LGBT coming out, thing on TikTok. So I wanted to talk about something seriously I haven't talked about yet. It's past the anniversary. It was on October the 6th. It was the anniversary of Matthew Shepard's death. If you don't know who Matthew Shepard is, it's just the biggest story and the biggest thing everybody needs to learn about. This is Matthew Shepard. If you don't know, a young, handsome young boy, blonde and so gorgeous. He died in 1980s. It was the very first homophobic bashing. It was a hate crime against him because he was a young gay boy. And two guys ended up tying him to a fence and beating him to death and left him to die. It was just always a heartfelt and a horrible thing to hear about, and a terrible thing that happened about him. But reading his story is always it always stayed in your head, it always stayed in your heart, because it hits the home when you hear about someone who's just loving and are different gets hurt or murdered and stuff. I don't know if you got it yet, but this is the movie of Matthew Shepard. Matthew Shepard is a friend of mine. It's a documentary. There is a movie called Matthew Shepard. The story is a movie based on him, but this is the documentary. It's the best. I watched it. It was really good. It was really sad. You will start to cry in this. It was really sad, but December is when his birthday comes up. I was gonna leave some balloons in his name and stuff, in the sky and stuff. But it's been way hard to talk about this. I was gonna do this on the anniversary of his death. I should have, but things kind of got crazy, so I couldn't really upload it. But I'm just gonna share you the story about Matthew Shepard, the young boy. Some crazy things that just came out about it and stuff, and his murderers, they're in jail still. It was just terrible what happened to him. So don't ever forget him, Matthew Shepard. If you don't know him, look it up. Look his story up. I will put a link down on the bottom if you want to watch his story and the thing about Matthew Shepard. I heard about it when I was a little bit younger and stuff, and it tore me up after I heard about it. Because of Matthew Shepard, the hate crimes had a new law now. If something happens, but now we are facing hate crimes now with the transgender and lesbians are being beaten, and gay guys have been tagged lately, and some more stuff has been going on ever since that person in the White House got president. There's so much hate in the world now again. I thought we got over the hate, but now it's all back again, and it's just something that is really hard. I know he was a young boy. I think he was in his 20s. He was like 21 or something when he died. But it was really sad to hear about a young boy like this being hurt and stuff. And it just always stayed in my heart. I mean, there was so many other things that happened to other people, but his story stayed with me the most. It's just, he was so young. He had a full life. He was in college and stuff, and he always wanted to be a star. But the crazy thing about this, he is a star because his story got everywhere. Everybody started watching. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows his name. Um, so that's something. It's crazy because you never know when you're gonna die and stuff. But his story has always been in my heart, and I will never forget Matthew Shepard, his beautiful face and stuff. I got this picture. I printed it out because there's no t-shirts and no pictures of him anywhere. I wish I would start selling shirts of Matthew Shepard. I would wear it. And so, I think about going to a t-shirt store and getting a picture of him on my shirt to wear. And I think this one has always been the best picture of him. I think he is so cute. Matthew Shepard is a gorgeous young boy gone so soon. So soon. It's just way heartbreaking when I heard his story. So his anniversary, his death just came up. It was on the 6th of October, and December is when his birthday is come. And I will make a video of me releasing balloons in his name. So I will be doing a follow-up video with that. Because I have a heart, and it's just, you gotta love. Don't hate on each other. Don't hurt each other because someone's different. Always love. Love is love. Love always wins. This is his documentary. Make sure you go order this. It's way hard to find, but I would recommend this. You to watch it if you're young generations and don't know who Matthew Shepard is. This is something you need to watch. This was heartbreaking when it happened, and it's just, you don't. I never understand why people hurt other people, especially someone that's so young, and the way they hurt him, it was evil. And at his funeral, there was a lot of protesters and stuff. People, it's like Christian people hate some gays and stuff. I think I don't have a problem with Christian people. I only have problems with the ones that's against LGBT, the one that hates. That's the ones I don't like, because it's not your place to judge. It's not your place to tell someone to love who they want to love, But I remember this story. It's been so many years. The U.S. history of Matthew Shepard. His mom and dad have been out there with his story and stuff. Recently, they put him to rest because they cremated him in 2018 because I was thinking he was already buried, but turned out they had his body in some kind of museum because they was afraid of people disturbing his grave and stuff, I believe so. And that's why they kind of like got him cremated so no one would harm his grave and stuff. Because when the gay bashing happened, the two guys that went in jail for it, they are in jail for life. They didn't get no death penalty or anything. But it's so sad they got basically away with it. I think someone to murder someone, at least someone for death, I think that's just like dumb for them to put them in jail for life, because it just gives them like I mean, yeah, they'll probably die in jail, but still, it's like so many cases is having like Natalie Holloway, her murderer is in jail for life, and and so many other things. There's so many other people's stories, like Rachel Scott. Her story is inspiring. If you don't know who she is, she was the Columbine shooting. She was really about Jesus and stuff, and she was murdered. It was the very first mass shooting in America, a school nightmare. That's her one of her movies in the background about her right there. I am not ashamed. Check that movie out. I will put it in the description what movies you should see. That one's the best. It's really heartbreaking. It's just like Matthew Shepard's story, her story. It's similar but different. They both was killed by someone's hands. She was killed because she was trying to inspire people, and he was killed because he was a gay young man, and it was really sad. Matthew Shepard's story will always stay in my heart. He was a young man who had a lot of dreams and had a lot of things he wanted to do in life, but things like that happened. I'm going to show you the other movie he has. Okay, I'm back. This is the movie, the Matthew Shepard story, the movie. It's really good. It's not like, it's just basically like in a movie. There's something happens, they make a movie about it. This was really good. But if you want to know the more of a story about this, watch this. Or watch the documentary on YouTube and Logo TV. But I will always remember you, Matthew Shepard, no matter what. I will always love you. You will always be a star, and you will be in everybody's heart. Well, I love you guys. Don't forget Matthew Shepard. Always remember him. And that, releasing the balloon in his name will be in, I kind of forgot when his birthday is. That's bad. But, there will be a follow-up video with that. So, I love you guys, and please don't forget Matthew Shepard. This is the day he was born and the day he died. So don't ever forget Matthew Shepard. I love you, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.